Hello friends, this is Seema here again from Paper Passions, and today we are going to do try out a technique that I have been thinking of making a card with for a very long time. So what we are trying to do here is use stamps to get a stencil effect on our cards. To start off, I will be stamping. Um, you can use any background stamps or you can create your own backgrounds using stamps. Here I've chosen this itsy bitsy floral stamps. I'm going to use three of these stamps to go ahead and create a background, and then I'll be using clear embossing powder to heat emboss these backgrounds. So I have a few examples here with different stamps, and so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to place my stamps. If you have a misty tool, that would really help at this point in time when you're trying to create backgrounds. But I will use one block where I will uh, you know uh, keep these stamps and keep rotating it to get a different placement every time. So I'm going to use my Versamark ink to start stamping, and I will do it in sections. So you'll see me create the background on the card. This is very similar to a technique I had seen Jennifer McGuire do some time back in one of her older videos. She used distress inks and misted it with water to and then took off the embossing to create an effect. This is the similar kind of thing that we are going to do here, but we will be using ink blending tools and mixing the ink on the paper in a shaded way to create an ombre effect, and adding not adding any water. Once the ink is dry, you will see me go ahead and use um, an iron, basically a small craft iron that I've had for some time. Actually, it was a travel iron, but I'll iron out the embossing. So leave wherever the embossing powder was will be a matte blank white image that you will see. You can see me doing that here. I'm trying to heat up, and I'll go over removing all the embossing powder from embossing powder from the sheet, creating a very matte effect, and the kind of look that you would get through if you stenciled the paper. I mean, you blended the ink through stencils. This is the kind of effect you get. So here we are using stamps to get the same effect, and I, I've just blended the inks in such a way to give an more of an ombre effect. So you will see further examples of the same. With, yeah, as you can see, the distress crayons, I use the distress crayons. Now on this one, to blend it, as you know that distress crayons will blend only with water and move only with water. So I used a baby wipe to mix the colors in and layered it to a point where I found the colors were mixing in together very well. And then uh, as you can see, the white embossed leaves. All these pieces would turn into cards at the end of the video, so you will see that. So this technique works with the distress crayons as well. So this is one thing that I wanted to try out, if it works or not, and it does, and it gives a nice effect. Here is another lacy stamp that I had, that I used to create this background. I'm using, and this is another heart stamp. I think these are of all, this particular stamp, the heart stamp, was from the doily, Itsy Bitsy doily set. Doilies, it's a older stamp set from Itsy Bitsy. So now what I went ahead and did, I went ahead and die cut these sentiments from the Sizzix sentiments die. I don't remember the name, but I will have it listed, all the supplies listed in my description box. And once I had the die cut, I stacked it up to give it a little more thickness, and then used the same ink colors that I had used on the background to ink it up, and then used sparkling clear sparkling embossing powder to give it a little bit of a shine and that festive look. So these are the three cards that I made. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will share another video of another card I made using uh, inked backgrounds in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and you can head on over to my blog for more detailed pictures and